Hi you guys, it's Destiny. I'm back with a Glam on a Budget video and I'm super excited to show you guys what I use on a budget. Now I've already primed my face and I'll show you what I'm using. It is the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. This retails for $8, but you can catch it on sales. As you can tell, I love this one. Now this is the matte version. There are three: the regular putty, the poreless putty, the matte putty, and the luminous putty. I've tried the poreless and the matte, and I love the matte personally, but I think the poreless is just as good. And it's a really cheap, affordable primer that matches with high-end, has been compared to Tatcha, which is a very high-end brand, and is just overall amazing, and it lasts forever. Like, a little bit goes a long way. But now we're going to get into foundation and concealer. So I use the e.l.f., if it'll show you, e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer and Believe Beauty Foundation. This stuff is amazing. This is $5 and this is $6, and I believe I picked this up on sale. These products are full coverage. They're amazing, and I'm going to get in and show you. We're going to go in with a little bit of the concealer. Now a little goes a long way because it's very full coverage. And I'm going to go over my little spots right here. Just a little bit. Now I pat in a little bit on my spots. Just a little bit. Alright. And we're going to blend. Now this stuff is whiter than my skin, that way it really covers up my eye bags, but it'll blend really well once we put our foundation on. Oh, and I use the shade Soft Beige in foundation, and I use the shade Fair Warm in concealer. I don't know if it'll show up. But I have those mom bags, so I really like to keep them covered up and like just try and look like I get adequate sleep at night. I love this stuff. A little goes a long, long way, or else it will overtake your face and make your face just look white, and then your foundation lays silly. Now, I'm not going to blend too much on the acne spots right here. I'm going to actually just leave those, and you want to make sure they're covered. This one's being stubborn. Make sure it's covered. And we're going to let it sit for a minute. I'm going to blend around it, but not on the spot. This is a little trick I learned that helps really cover my acne. And I really only have acne on my chin due to hormones. It's been like that since I had my son. But we're just going to blend. And now we're going to go in with our foundation. Just put a little on my sponge. You can do it however you want. I just choose to put it on my sponge. And I found this is a very good skin match for me. I love it. It's so good. I'm not going to go over this yet. I want it to dry a little bit. Now, this is a medium to full coverage foundation. It is very, very buildable and very, very breathable in my opinion. And I feel like it makes the skin look really good. Now, a little goes a long way, but I like a lot. My hair's just not working with me today, you guys. Ugh, don't you hate that? Joys of having long hair. I know a little bit of foundation gets in my hair. I hate that, but it'll be okay. Blend it really nice. And remember, when using a beauty blender, you want to tap. You want to bounce. You don't want to smear. Now, I'm going to go over my acne. I do that to help me, like, open my mouth. I do that to help me get a better range. This one's just being stubborn. It'll be okay. Alright. Now, looking good. It lays very beautifully on the skin. It looks very natural to me. I love it. You guys, you gotta try it. Just looks very natural to me. Alright, now on to our next step, which is like one of my favorites. We're going to be using setting powder. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent setting powder. I always use translucent. It can make some people have a white overcast, but not me. I really love it. And this stuff is $6, I believe. We're going to go in with our little brush set. We got this for $16 at TJ Maxx, Beauty Blender included. It is the best time to go during holiday season and get you a nice brush set. Now, I absolutely love this setting powder. I feel like it's like a second foundation almost for me. I love it so much. It really sets my face and it really makes me feel like just flawless. Sorry you guys, my son's in here because he just loves to come in here with me when I do these videos. Anyway, just come to say hi. See how much setting powder I use? I get a lot of fallout. Now, you don't have to use this much setting powder. I do. It's a personal preference thing. I absolutely love really getting that setting powder in on my face. I don't know why. I just feel like it helps me set better personally. I feel like more helps my like oil stay at bay, so like my makeup stays on longer. Now, people with dry skin might not necessarily like setting powder. It can dry out your skin. For me, it really like blots and keeps my oil at bay. So I don't have to take like those blotting papers, which I think are, some people probably love them, but I think it's silly, and spend extra money just to blot the oil off my face. Anyway, see? It sets really well to me. Doesn't really cake my face. I think it looks very pretty. I mean, I have human skin, but I think it makes my skin tone very even. Just very pretty. Might throw a little on my neck. Just makes it really pretty. Alright. Now, our next step, we are going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do my eye primer. I use Eye Element Central Eye Primer from Revolution. It is amazing. I don't know why this doesn't want to like focus. I use it, like you can tell. I really use this stuff. So I'm just going to go in with just a little brush like this. This is it's a lip brush. I don't use lip brushes, so we're going to use this for eye primer. Now, the brush that I got came with 24 brushes, 2 beauty blenders, and the makeup brush holder I showed you guys for literally $16, $17. Like, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. For a big old set of brushes that you can use for just about everything. Just showing you guys how I do it. I shape my eyebrows and do this. Now, I normally use a whiter color than this, but this is light enough that it'll be fine for what we're doing today. So, now we're going to go on to brows. We're going to go ahead and get our brows done. And I use the LA Colors Brow Kit. I paid $1 for this at Family Dollar. So, I'm going to use this black shade right here. And I'll be right back. Alright, you guys. Eyebrows are done. And we're moving on to our eyeshadow. Now, I know I look crazy with just my eyebrows. We're going to be using the Kara Girls Just Want to Have Sun palette. I got this. I'm going to show you. I kept the paper. I got this for $4.99 if it'll ever show up. $4.99 at TJ Maxx. These are already pretty affordable and cheap. But look at that. For $5. Is that not just stunning and sick? Oh my god. But these are already pretty affordable. But my local TJ Maxx had a ton of them. And I know a lot of TJ Maxx's have a ton of them. So I will try and go pick some up. Because these are stunning. Their stuff in general is normally really good. So we're gonna do a glam look. We're gonna look stunning. We are gonna go in with Beach Babe right here. And let's just go in. We're gonna just go in like this. I'm gonna do one eye on camera and one eye off camera. That way you can see what I'm doing and what I've done. Alright, now I'm gonna take, and I got this color swatch at the Dollar Tree as well. I lost the lid to it. It was really cute. It had lipstick and like a little pair of sunglasses and stuff on it. Now we're gonna take this whiter color Bombshell. And we're gonna blend it. We're going to actually take and go up a little more round. We're going to color swatch again, and we're going to take some more this glitter shade. I'm going to dip into it and put it under my eyebrow. And I think it's just stunning. Like, oh, that glitter shade is so pretty. Now I'm going to take Salty But Sweet, which is this darker black shade, and I'm going to go back in and blend it. And I'm going to actually go down with it as well. I like to do darker glam looks. And I love like goth looks. So we're going to go back in with Beach Babe, which was the very first color we used, and just go over top of it. And just really buff out that black. We don't want it too buffed out, but we do want it buffed out. Alright, and going with the lighter shade and going over top and just overall buff. See you guys, we're blending. Want to make sure we blend it really nice. And it looks really good. Now we're going to go in with this deep purple shade right here, and it is called Into the Sun. I'm going to use the same brush, just color swatching, same brush. Now most of the time I wouldn't use a fluffy brush for this, and actually I'm going to switch out and show you what brush I normally would use. I would normally use a brush like this, just a very flat brush, and I'm going to dip into that same purple shade. See, because that fits better in your like waterline down there, or your lash line down there. And I'm just gonna go like right here. I don't want all my eye done in that, and I want it kind of blended. And I'm gonna take this lighter purple called Next Wave, and I'm gonna put it just like right here. We're gonna blend that into the purple. And I'm going to take the lightest purple called Ocean Breeze. You don't have to use this many purples or this many shades. I just am to really try out this palette and show you guys how it performs. Take it and like layer it over top. And look how pretty it is, you guys. Like, oof, it's stunning. I'm going to take a touch of that black shade and come down and blend it. We want to come down and blend. It's all about blending, and sometimes blending's harder, so we gotta take our time, and that's okay. But we really want this to look beautiful and blended, okay, you guys? Alright, now here's where it's gonna get stunning. We're gonna take the glitter, Stay Wild. I think this is a stunning glitter. We're gonna take it and just put it over top of our purple there. Now, not a lot of people might not like pressed glitters, but I love them. I think they just transform a look. I'm going to take that S'more shade, which is the shimmer we put on our brow bone, and I'm going to just like mix it. Now, isn't that so stunning, you guys? Like, wow. Just stunning. Now I'm going to go in with like a smudge brush, which this one says detail shadow, but it's shaped more like a smudge brush. And I think I'm going to do that deep purple and put a little bit of the black with it, like just a little bit. And we're going to go underneath and do this. Look at that. How pretty. Alright, and I'll be right back. I'm going to do the other eye and we'll continue. Alright, you guys, other eye is done and we are looking stunning. I'm going to take my LA Girls, or LA Colors. I don't know why I want to call it LA Girls. It's because I have LA Girls somewhere. Anyway, this is LA Colors, and it is just a regular black eyeliner. These things retail for like $1. And we're just going to put it in our line. I've been using this brand for many, many years. It's not the best, but you just put a little pressure and it'll definitely do what it needs to do. I've used better eyeliners and I've used worse that cost more. For $1, it does what it needs to do. That's all that matters. So next, we're going to go in with a top eyeliner. And I get it from my literal Dollar Tree. It is LA Colors Liquid Eyeliner. A lot of LA Colors, but for cheap, like most of their stuff's $1. You have to be careful with it. It is liquid, but I love this little like thin paint-like thing. Brush. I love this. I've been using it also since I was like 16. Love the stuff for literally $1. It is amazing. It dries decently fast. It's matte black. It's vivid black, like deep, so you see it. However, you got to be careful. My friend, and on multiple occasions now, has gotten it in her eye and cried black tears. But we're going to apply this and we'll move on to the next step. Alright, we're back and we've applied our eyeliner. Now, if you want something that is easier to work with, I find this is pretty easy to work with, but I also find felt tip pencils, like liquid pencils, work a lot better when you've got a shaky hand and you're just trying to get it as perfect as possible. As you can tell, mine's not perfect, but it'll be okay. Anyway, this is mainly just to help hide eyelashes. When you put eyelashes on, I like to do eyeliner to like have that black beautiful cat eye and match my eyelashes and really make my eyes pop. So next we're going on to mascara. This is Wet n Wild Mega Protein. I literally got this at the Dollar Tree as well for $1. Now, is this the best mascara ever? No. Do I suggest it? Of course. Like, it's good for $1. It'll get your eyelashes black, get them looking good, it'll lengthen them. It's not too clumpy, but I wouldn't suggest using a ton of it. Now, what I do it for is just to really blacken my eyelashes to get ready for falsies. I'm a big falsie girl. I love false eyelashes. I don't think any look is really done until you add a pair of fake eyelashes. But see, this mascara does good. My eyelashes are blonde because my hair is naturally blonde. So, but it does what I need it to do. See? It lengthens them. Now, let's move on to one of my favorite steps. We're going to go ahead and do falsies. I normally do them last, but we're going to go ahead and just get to it. I use these. I got these for $5 off Wish. You can get them on Wish. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them on AliExpress. Paid $5 free shipping for all these pairs. And I've used a lot. This has lasted me for like almost 2 years now. And I'm not joking. I take very good care of my eyelashes. Always make sure you clean them and they'll last forever. Now, I have to cut mine. And this is by how much I cut mine normally. Oh, let me just drop it. I normally cut mine by about that much. Cut about that much off the eyelash. And then they're perfect. Now, I have mine pre-cut and on this, another set of eyelashes. Anyway, I love these eyelashes. You pay pennies for them, and they are amazing. They're stunning. There's different styles. You can get longer ones, more natural ones. I personally like the really long ones, the dramatic. And they come in a bigger, like, eye size, so if you have bigger eyes than me, it should fit you. And if you have smaller eyes or same size, they're a little bigger, you can cut it to fit how you want. That's the most important thing, is cutting your eyelashes so they fit your eye. Everyone's got different eye shapes. I don't think an eyelash is one size fits all. I found that out the hard way. So this is how mine looks. I have little almond eyes, so this fits perfect. Now, I take and I use my Duo lash glue. Now, this is like a $4 lash glue. It's almost always on sale at my Ulta. I love it. It's white, and it goes on white. It has this beautiful little brush. It goes on white, and I'll show you. It goes on white, but it starts to dry clear. So when you does that, you know your eyelash is tacky enough to put on, and it'll stick. That's another thing. Don't put eyelashes on too fast. Once you put the glue on, you want to let the glue dry and make sure that it's tacky. That way your eyelash will actually stick to your eye and fit right. You don't have to mess with it too much. Now, some people use like tweezers and eyelash tweezers to put theirs on. I have to just use my fingers. I'm going to do that off camera, but I'm just letting you know. I just stick it on with my finger. And voila. Now, if tweezers are easier for you, do it. Do whatever works best for you. But I highly suggest this glue. Now, no matter what look I'm doing, high-end, low-end makeup, doesn't matter. I'm always using this. There's not one time that I don't use this. Since I found out about it, I have just, it's been a holy grail. Like, of all my products, it's the one I use every time. And my eyelashes stay on all day. They look flawless. Like, it's just amazing, you guys. But I'm going to get these dry and put them on, and we'll continue. Hi, you guys. Eyelashes are on and looking stunning. See? Looks just as good as the expensive ones, I'm telling you. Nothing makes a look more glamorous and stunning than a set of eyelashes. It really just takes it to that level. Alright. Next, we're going to contour. And I am actually going to contour with a shade from this. I am going to use this Barefoot shade right here, and I'm going to contour with it. I'll take my little contour brush from that same kit. I'll hold it kind of thin, and I'm going to mix it and a little bit of Beach Babe, which is that darker brown right here. Mix a little bit of that, and I'm going to just like start going. Now, we'll be blending this because with eyeshadows, it's not like a regular bronzer. You have to blend, and that's okay. I just want to make sure I get plenty color on there so I can blend. And it goes on a little sharp, a little miscolored, and that's okay. That's what blending's for, you guys. We just want to really cut those cheekbones. Now, not every palette is going to have shades for you. Like, this is a little red for my skin tone, but it'll be fine. We're going to use our buffing brush, which is what you use to buff out and blend. I normally put some up here and here and a little down here, but today I'm just going to do my cheekbones. And we're just going to buff it out until it looks like a beautiful shadow. Same over here. Now, I never consider a look finished until eyelashes and highlighter are on. That's when everything comes together. And, of course, a good lipstick. Alright, and you can get cheap drugstore bronzers, but to be honest with you, it's easier just to find a color if you can and use your palette. I mean, why not, right? Save even more money. I'm all about that. So now that our cheeks are looking stunning, we are going to add blush. This is one of my favorite brands. They're always having sales, and they're like always affordable. This is the Serafina blush from Juvia's Place. This thing is big. It has a cute mirror. Absolutely love it. I'm going to use my blush brush. Now you got to be careful. This stuff is extremely pigmented. I'm just going to follow my contour. Put a little on my nose. And over here, smile a little bit so my cheekbone sticks out. My little cheek fat. Smile. And blush it. It just looks so stunning. It's highly pigmented. I actually picked this up for $5 on sale. See, that second swipe just like outstanding. Now, it is so pigmented. I'm going to take and I'm just going to blend a little bit out. With this one, I normally have to just because it is so pigmented. But I love it so much. I think it's so stunning. It's so pretty. And we smile. See, it's in the perfect spots for me. Anyway, they have these $5 Friday sales, and that's where I picked this up. This was $5, and the highlighter I'm going to use was also $5. This is the Juvia's Place highlighter, loose highlighter, in the shade The Heroine. You guys, for $5, these products are stunning. They also have a lot of palettes they do for $5 as well. So if you're interested in that, that's pretty sweet. I actually own a few of their palettes, and I own a few of the $5 ones, and they are amazing. I also pick up some of their cheap bundles. So if you want really good quality makeup, I'm just going to use this little brush. It says Dome Shader, but I'm just going to use it as highlight. Oh, see how strong that went on? Oh my goodness. Now, little goes a long way. I did not put much on this brush at all. But anyway. They have the $5 Fridays and $5 deals, and like just sometimes $7, sometimes $5. They're almost always having a sale, always. So I've stocked up on their stuff. It is so good. This highlighter will last you forever. Little goes a long way, as it's a loose highlighter, and right now I'm using my finger. You don't have to use a brush to apply. Most of the time I just use my finger. Especially with loose highlighters, I find it's just easier to apply and blend with your finger. How odd. But it's beautiful. Now, I do have my favorite highlighting brush, but I wouldn't say it's more expensive, but I'm not going to count it in the cheap stuff because I got it at a store that a lot of people don't have for cheap, so I'm not putting it. But look at that, like, it's stunning. They have tons of shades for all kinds of skin tones. It is amazing. You guys really need to check out this brand. Alright, last we're going to do our lip. I'm thinking, what color, you guys? I'm thinking maybe this like a gray shade. I think that would be pretty sweet. Yeah? Alright, I'm going to swipe it on my lips, and then I'm going to finish it up, and I'll show you the final look. This is the color. Ooh, that's going to look cool. So, I'm going to finish it up, and I'll show you the final look. Alright, you guys, I'm back, and we are finally finished with this look, and I used, for my lipstick, the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. This is the shade Stone Cold Fox, or Stone Fox. It says cute little quirky gray blue, and I actually have another one of their shades. This is called Foul Mouth, and this is like a black purple deal. These lipsticks are like $4 to $6, I believe. Sometimes cheaper, most of the time on sale. NYX products are really affordable, and I would suggest picking up some, especially if you like quirky flavors, or colors. I personally do. I love a lot of cute colors like this. But I think our look is done. I think it is beautiful. I think it's glamorous. I think it is stunning. I am so happy with how it turned out. I don't think any one of these products are bad. And I highly suggest you try them and see for yourself if you like them. I hope this helped somebody, or it just entertained you. It helps show that you can do stunning glamour makeup on a budget. Because not one of these items is over $9 to $8, which is phenomenal. And you don't always have to spend hundreds of dollars to just have glamorous looks. Took a few shadows and a little glitter and some eyelashes. Anyway, but that's all for this video. I'm glad you watched. Hopefully I'll be making more soon. Showing off deals, showing how to catch deals, and all that good stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon.